The US president has repeated his call for international leaders to help the US secure the Strait of Hormuz. The vital shipping route linking the Persian Gulf with the Arabian Sea has been effectively shut since the US-led war on Iran began. European and NATO leaders have been resisting President Trump's demands to send warships to the region.
We don't need them, but it's interesting. I'm almost doing it in some cases, not because we need them, but because I want to find out how they react. Because I've been saying for years that if we ever did need them, they won't be there. Not all of them, but they won't be there. I was very surprised with the United Kingdom, because the United Kingdom, 2 weeks ago, I said, why don't you send some ships over? And he really didn't want to do it. I said, you don't want to do it. We've been with you. You're our oldest ally. And we spend a lot of money on, NATO and all of these things to protect you.
A fifth of the world's oil and LNG normally flows through the Strait every day. The route is especially crucial for Asia and increasingly for Europe, which has struggled to stabilise its energy supply since cutting ties with Russia. But when it comes to direct action to secure the choke point, European leaders are showing no appetite.
Like the United States and Israel, we want to see an end to Iran's nuclear and missile programs, but we will not participate in this war. We made that clear from day one, and that remains the position of the federal government.
Nobody wants to go actively in this war, and of course everybody is concerned what will be the outcome.
While taking the necessary action to defend ourselves and our allies, we will not be drawn into the wider war.
Only a handful of ships have recently passed through, including this Indian flag tanker, after negotiating safe passage. Iran's foreign minister says the strait is only closed to its enemies.
The Americans are asking other countries to come and help them so the Strait of Hormuz remains open, which of course from our perspective it is open. It is only closed to our enemies, to those who carried out unjust aggression against our country and to their allies.
Last week, as the oil price surpassed $100 a barrel, the International Energy Agency agreed to its largest ever release of oil reserves. That amounts to 400 million barrels. But the agency's chief says it could release more if needed.
With this unprecedented action in place, I very much hope the situation will be resolved quickly to enable markets to start recovering. But of course, we also have to be prepared in case it continues for a while longer.
There is a consensus among Western and Gulf states that the Strait of Hormuz can only be safely reopened once the war comes to an end. US President Trump claims Tehran is ready to negotiate, although that has been denied by Iran's foreign minister. But the United Nations says it's working discreetly on a diplomatic solution.
The Secretary-General remains very much engaged and in frequent contact with senior officials in the region and beyond. But we're not going to be feeding the speculation. The Secretary-General will continue to work discreetly on this because, frankly, the stakes are too high.